Thank you all for joining me and welcome back to Let's Drink and Make Up. Today I'm making my own cocktail called Fizzy Fruits. I am going to start off with some grenadine. It's going to be a layered drink. So first, before I even put the ice in the cup, I'm going to add a ½ ounce of grenadine. Put that straight in the bottom of the cup and then add ice. I still have a couple pieces of ice in the shaker, but I want a little bit more. This drink has a good bit of sweetness to it, so I've added extra ice so that I can water it down a little bit. So basically water is one of the mixers. I'm going to take ½ ounce of lemon juice. Then ½ ounce of my passion fruit juice. Or 1 ounce, sorry, I'm doing 1 ounce of the passion fruit. And then I did freshly cut up some mangoes and strawberries. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my shaker. Here. This is my homemade honey simple syrup. And instead of doing just regular white sugar, I did honey. I'm going to add a ¾ ounce of that. And then I have my peach ciroc, 1 ounce. My titos, 1 ounce. And my triple sec is ½ ounce. Now because I have fresh fruit in here, I'm going to shake this pretty well. I want to get those fruit pieces infused in the actual drink a bit. Good and shaken up. Take my strainer. Pour it in. In order to cut the sweetness a little bit, I'm going to add sparkling water on top. Don't forget the garnish. And there we have it. My Fizzy Fruits. Go ahead and stir it up a little bit. Which is what you want to do with most layered drinks before you actually take a drink. Because otherwise you get a mouthful of syrup or a mouthful of straight liquor. It's sweet, but not super sweet, simply because of the amount of ice and the sparkling water. It helps to cut that sweetness down so that it's not an overly sweet drink, but it's still dangerous. So, here we go. I'm going to make, I want to do like mango colors. So I'm going to go from yellow to orange to green. And then I'm going to do a red underline with brown waterline. I want to bring the waterline up and do like dots of the different colors around. It's in my head. We'll see if I can make it a reality or not. Because whether I can make it a reality or not is, you know, the question. I have heard that people are getting like tattoo eyebrows. I guess this has been around for a while, but I just found out about it like maybe 2 months ago. People go in and get their eyebrows like completely colored in by tattoo. So they don't have to fill in their eyebrows every time they do their makeup. The only problem for me though is if I did that, my eyebrows would look like this, and if I didn't put any other makeup on, I would look like this. And make the tattoo would probably be even darker. So I'd probably be sitting there going, because if I didn't wear makeup every single day, which I normally don't, then I would look really ridiculous if I just needed to go grocery shopping. Can you imagine that? Somebody walking in with super, super dark eyebrows and no other makeup on, and everybody just being like, okay, that's weird. I grabbed the wrong mascara. Son of a biscuit. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Of course, I just remembered that I left my wipes over on the side table. I always do that. I don't know why I do that. It's like my brain is just like, no, you can't think you need the wipes until you actually need them. This one. This is the one I like. Superhero. It makes me happy. Oh, it says superhero it? Or is that Japanese? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if it'll focus. Focus. No, it's not gonna focus. I can't tell. I don't think it's Japanese. I think it's it. Just spelled in cursive and kind of fancy. This creaky freaking bar stool is going to be the reason that I go fully insane, because I'm already insane. Like, you know, let's just be real. Anybody who knows me in person knows I'm pretty freaking weird and pretty what's the word? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just bizarre, but it's okay. I love me. So let's start with the eyeshadow. So I've stopped doing my waterline before I do the eyeshadow because I have to wipe off the excess powder that gets on my cheeks and under eye and everything anyway. So I don't know why I was doing that to begin with. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It makes more sense to do the eyeshadow first and then come back and do the waterline. Look at me using common sense and stuff. It happens every now and then, okay? Okay, so I was going from green to yellow. No. What did I say? I was gonna do yellow to orange to green. That's right. Yellow to orange to green. Okay. Yellow first, which is Solar. On the palette I always freaking use. Solar. Man, when I use up this palette, I'm gonna have to get another one because I love this palette so much. The colors are so vibrant. They're so great. This is by far my favorite palette I have ever gotten. Okay, maybe not by far, but it is my favorite palette I've ever gotten. The colors, the amount of colors, it's great. Now because I'm kind of doing a mango and I'm trying to spread it out further, I'm going to go only on the eyelid here with the yellow, and then with the orange I'll expand above the eyelid a bit, and then with the green I will go like almost all the way up to my eyebrow. so that I can have that, what's the word? Mango shape almost, although mangoes have weird shapes. So I'm doing I'm gonna do 2 different oranges. First one is called Spicy. It's on the bottom of this palette, and it actually is very close to the yellow. There's not a huge difference. I mean, you can see it, but not super well. I knocked something over, but it's not important. And then the darker orange is called Hot Sauce. Hot sauce. I like hot sauce. And there we go. Up a little bit further. Something pop into my head earlier, and it was really stuck in my head, and now it's gone. And part of me wants to know what it was, but part of me doesn't, because I know that once I know what it was, it's gonna be stuck in my head again, and then I'll be like, will you go away? Because that's my head. My cat is calling me. I was sitting on the couch with her, and anytime I leave her, when she's all snuggled up and happy, she gets grumpy. Understandably. To an extent. And then I'm gonna do Tinkers. I was between whether I wanted to do Tinkers or Dino, because Tinkers is the light green and Dino is the darker. But I think the light green not only goes better with these colors in general, but I think it also matches with a mango more. So I'm going to expand this out all the way to my eyebrow and back down. There we go. Wow, that was a weird. There we go. Can I get a high up? That's what it reminded me of. Don't mind me and my odd little things, because I am an odd human being. I need a little bit more. There we go. I put the camera back a little bit more just so that I could see. I had a little more room to work. Put it back a little more than I normally did. But I don't know if that's working very well, because I feel like my chair is squeaking with literally every move I'm making. Every move I make, I squeak with you. You make me squeak, baby. I was gonna say, I'm glad nobody's around to hear that, but I'm putting this on YouTube. Yes. And now that's her yelling at me for leaving her. Oh, baby girl. I know. I know. What is it? It's a good thing this isn't like a professional thing, because I would have to restart stuff because there's a cat screaming at me. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. Just like, where'd you go? She's over there. And hopefully she doesn't come in the shot, because she's not supposed to come up on the counter. And that's where I'm doing this right now, is on the counter. Obviously, I'm not floating in space. Don't worry. It's okay. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, there we go. Let's blend it a bit. There we go. Got my eyeshadow done. And now it's time to go get my wipes. Okay, got them. Wipe off that extra dust. Mainly green. Which is kind of surprising. I feel like the yellow tends to fly away from me a bit. It's not this time. Said I'll stay right here. It's okay. Just this time though. Alright. Brown. I need to sharpen it. I'm looking for my sharpener. It's probably right in front of my face and I'm not seeing it. Aha! Hold on. There we go. Got it. Got my sharpener. And I picked up the stuff I dropped because I dropped stuff. This is an amazing sharpener. I love it. It's the Ulta Beauty one because it holds the shavings in until I can dispose of them. And it holds a good amount of them too. Like I've shaved multiple pencils before having to dump it. Probably at least like, I don't know, I think I've done 3 and then I've dumped it, but I don't think it wasn't like to the point that it was overflowing. Oh, oops. I probably should have opened this over the trash can. Hold on. I couldn't remember the last time I emptied it, so I figured I would check it because it probably had been a little bit, and sure enough, I saw 4 different colors in there. But of course, I had to open it when I was, thinking about it because with my ADHD, as soon as I start doing something else, I stop thinking about that one thing that I was doing, even if it's super important. Waterline. Waterline's gonna be brown. So all these little brown spots all over the mango. And I'm gonna do a line. Do a line out. Okay. And brown again. I know mango is not the only ingredient in this drink or anything, but I really wanted to do mango. I really wanted to do something with the mango in my fridge. Especially with a hurricane coming, it's not a bad thing to get rid of some of the stuff in the fridge. Well, those are crooked. That one's up higher and that one's lower. I'm not great with wings yet. That's for sure. Okay, got some of it off. There we go. Now I can tilt it upward. Did I just do the same fucking thing I had done? Fucking. And now it's like thick. You thick, girl. You thick. But it's around the same angle. It's just really thick and really light. But I like the thinner line better. Let's see if I can thin it out a little bit without wiping it all the way off. Go ahead, fridge. You make your ice. Thank you. Oh, ice. That reminds me, I need to get bottles in the freezer before this hurricane hits. And if I don't do it now, I'm not going to remember to do it later. I'll be right back. Never mind, I decided to just keep going on this because I want to get this done. And then hopefully I'll remember to do that. So yeah, got my line. Thinned that one out a little bit. That was not bad at all. I thinned that one out. Okay, now I'm trying to decide whether I want to add some brown spots in here. This, I'm not sure is going to work very well because it's not liquid, it's a pencil. It's a stick. That's what it says. Liner stick. Easy stick. I don't know why, but that's reminding me of something and I can't remember what it's reminding me of. I think I'm going to do a few. I'm going to try real fast. Let's see how that works. Oh, it's on there a little bit. There's a couple in there. On the eyeball. Okay, that worked a little bit. There we go. Mango. You let that man go. And then I think I'm going to add a dot right here. Dot. Thank you. Oh. I really gotta be careful. Oh no, did I just break something else? I broke something else. What is wrong with me? I don't know what this is. What did I do? Okay, oh. I am really confused right now. What is this? Ew. I mean, what? It's like grease. Is it supposed to be like that? I have no clue. I totally destroyed the tip of this. I'm gonna have to sharpen it again. I'll worry about that later. Because the drink is actually more red than anything else, I figured I'd do a red underline. Oh, something got in my eye, sorry. It's one of the only bad things about wearing makeup. Well, yeah. Alright, red underline. And I'm going to follow that brown all the way out. There we go. Again, I did it a lot thicker on the left side than the right side. I don't know what is wrong with me sometimes. Alright, so now that I've got that all the way out there, I'm actually kind of liking this look, not looking this like. But I really wanted to add some dots. Kind of make it look a little bit more. I don't know. What do I want? I don't know what I want. That sounded really whiny and annoying. Sorry. I don't know what I want. Alright, I've got brown or green, orange, and yellow here. I think I'm going to add a few little dots in reverse order. So green first. Does that look weird? Yes, Brenna, it looks weird, but you're doing weird stuff, so it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, my cats are playing in the blinds. I apologize for the noise in the background. They wanted to go outside, but that's not going to happen at this time of night. Okay, so those are really, really light. And then this is like really freaking obvious. Okay. Mango. It's a little bit weird on the bottom. Those dots I don't think are great. I think I should have just left it the way it was before I did the dots. And maybe tried to clean up the underline a little bit. But otherwise I think it looks pretty good. I'm just going to leave it for right now. go from there. The cover up. My bruise is almost completely gone, which is wonderful. It makes me very happy, so now I don't have to worry about people being like, what happened? Because that really gets annoying. I understand the concern and everything. I understand the curiosity too, because when I see something like that, I'm always curious about it. I was like, I wonder what happened. But I almost never actually ask because I fall a lot. I have accidents. I'm very accident prone. I knock things over, which then fall on me. Just, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. I had a bruise on my foot for a while that was just super uncomfortable. And so I was limping. Somebody asked me what was wrong. It's like, oh, I dropped a freaking water bottle on my foot. And those things are heavy sometimes. And this one was heavy. So, yeah. Anyway. I fully understand the curiosity. I understand both sides of it. It's annoying, but at the same time, we are curious creatures by nature. Curious creatures by creation. I don't know. Okay. Orange or brown? Because if I do... I think I'm going to do the brown. Because I already have orange like in my eyeshadow. And the brown is just a line. Accentuated by the red line. So the brown is just kind of there. So I think I'm going to do a brown lip. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna laugh so hard if YouTube does a thumbnail of me going like this. I think I might use that. Wouldn't that be great? Especially with Halloween coming up. That'd be kind of funny. I always get nervous putting this lipstick on, or lip gloss, I guess, on, because it always looks really weird until I get it all the way on. Do 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 do. Wipe the excess off of you. Oops. Because this is a gloss, I can just kind of rub my lips together and get it spread out a little more evenly, unlike some lipsticks where if you do that, you might mess everything up. And there we go. All done. Makeup! I know I said I was going to try to do glitter, but then I really wanted to make this drink. And because I really wanted to make this drink, I wanted to make a makeup look that was with this drink. And because I haven't gone back to a makeup store, I haven't bought any makeup yet for exploring, that's the word, for exploring into glitter. I am having a hard time today. Because I haven't had a chance to get to a store to explore into glitter. I did not do a glitter look today. So I just did what I could, and I like it. I actually really like it. Even with the lines there, it's kind of cool. Anyway, all that to say, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate each and every one of you that take the time to like, subscribe, or just watch. It means a lot to me. As always, don't drink underage. If you do drink, don't drive. And love everybody, because hating everyone just takes too much energy. Life's too short. Be happy. Bye, guys. Thank you again.